Yeah, welcome in, ladies and gentlemen, Montreal Meltdown 2026. This game, Timber versus Pro Hockey. And here we go. Puck is dropped and there's a battle for it off the dot. And Pro Hockey will take it back quickly here. De Palma playing this one in to the Timber zone. De Palma battling for it, dumping that into the corner and around. Getting there, Wheelhouse. Plays it to the line. Stitt working it over, gets it over. Matthew working in, open room, shot on. And it's cleared out of the danger zone there by the Timber, but Matthew gets it right back along the boards. Matthew curling into the corner, takes this one, plays it into the slot, and a good play there, but it's cleared out. But held in, De Palma. Shot on, goes high there into the corner. Another chance here. Muzzlewhite playing it to the line. Muzzlewhite gets it again into the slot, trying to play it in, but it's fired down the length of the ice there, and that is on net, so no icing on this play. Picked up by Matthew. Plays it into the slot, but it's fired down. Pass was off. No icing here. Fight around. Now Pro Hockey trying to go to work here. Had a couple nice chances to start things off. But Timber not having any of it. They'll try and play it out quickly. Into the corner. Pro Hockey playing it to the line. Passed over there by Teal, but it's taken away. Now a chance here for the Timber. Working by, shot on, and they score! The Timber striking first here. A huge goal there coming through. Sawyer Michaud taken down. Got the breakaway opportunity, and after being hemmed up in their own zone, Timber strike first. So they look to play this one out. Pro Hockey trying to hold it in. Clap to the line, shot on, goes back in behind, played in front, everybody batting at it. To the side, and it's covered up there. And we'll get a whistle and some fresh legs out there from both teams. Battle for it off the dot, played to the line. And down into the corner there, Wheelhouse circling. Plays back to the line, but that one sneaks out. Pro Hockey will have to regroup in the neutral. Stitt playing it over, Matthew. Matthew in the neutral. Couple nice moves there. Now Matthew brings it in. Curling into the slot there. Nice play to Wheelhouse, trying to let the shot go in front. Puck was right there. They couldn't grab it and put that one in, so they'll regroup. Pro Hockey holding the pressure. Stolen there, Wheelhouse recovers. And now the Timber moving the other way. Timber working through, nice moves to the slot. Shot on, blocked in front. Played around, Wheelhouse looking to catch up to that one, loses the footing. So Crosby grabs it. Crosby to the line, poking at that one. But Wheelhouse gets it out to the neutral. Timber trying to play it right back in quickly. Taken here. To the line. Timber looking to set up, and a couple bodies go down there. Big collision as McCullough races back for it. Taken there, and now we're going to get a penalty against Michaud. Interference call coming up. And Micho in the box here. So now a chance for Pro Hockey to try and tie things up on the power play. Another thing here, folks. A regular 2-minute penalty in this tournament is 1 minute and 30. So a double minor equals out to 3 minutes. Just so you guys know, going ahead in this tournament, first 2 periods are 12 minutes. The third is 15. If a team is leading by 5 in the third period, we run the clock. If not, in the third period, clock stays the same as Pro Hockey getting a couple nice close shots there. Matthew working in again. Shot on. Into the mask. A rebound, and they score. Pro Hockey ties things up on the power play. A nice move and a shot there. Coming in, Quinn Wheelhouse gets one. So now we are back to 5-on-5. One back there by Timber. They'll battle it out. Into the corner. Pro Hockey trying to get another quick one. Flipped into the slot there. Trying to let the shot go. Played to the line. Shot on. Up high, and they score! So Pro Hockey gets another quick one. Ararat getting the credit here with the tip in front. So now Pro Hockey holds the lead, 2-1. Timber trying to bring this one in. Crosby hands it off. Everybody battling at it. Crosby trying to bring it through, waiting to get it onside. But it's taken here. Pro Hockey out to the neutral. Timber keeping that one out. And it's dumped into the Pro Hockey zone by Timber. Up to the blue line, tipped there. Now they'll try and break out. Zama dumps it down the length of the ice there. No icing on this play as it goes to the corner. And it's fired around there. To the line. Teal couldn't grab it, but it's handed off. Wheelhouse working through, looking for another. Wheelhouse in behind the net. Into the slot there. Nice play. Shot on. Blocked in front. A big block there. Now the Timber trying to bring it the other way as they get it out to the neutral. Battle for it. Wheelhouse. Or excuse me. Muzzlewhite taking this one. Playing it down in back into the neutral. Muzzlewhite flying by. Shot on in the slot. And they score. Wheelhouse gets another. So now Pro Hockey leading 3-1 here in the first period. Pro Hockey playing it back to the line. Flipped ahead, Muzzlewhite. Muzzlewhite working in, dumps that one. Trying to grab the rebound off the boards. Getting some help. Muzzlewhite in the slot. Skating back. Plays that one in. In the corner, Wheelhouse. Into the slot, but it's intercepted there, but back to the line. Played in and covered up a save there. And now we'll reset in the Timber zone after a save from Kinney. Battling forward and along the line. Matthew has it now. Trying to play it in, but it's turned over. Pass fanned on there. And after some battling in the neutral, couple bodies down. Crosby racing for it. Pokes this one ahead. Barak couldn't grab it. Now here comes Matthew. Matthew working it again. Skating around, shot on, hits the outside of the post there, looking for the wraparound. Matthew in behind the net, plays it in front, still trying to get a shot on, but the Timber will try and take it out here. It's back deep into the Timber zone. Moved around there. Matthew holding that line well. And that one's back. Stitt back in her own zone. Circling. Playing it up, and it's tipped out to the neutral. Barak gets it. Barak trying to fire it back in to the pro hockey zone, and it's flipped up into the benches there. Draw here, pro hockey back in their own zone, trying to break out. Palio playing it ahead, and Sickle trying to grab it, dumps it into the corner. Into the slot there. Timber trying to clear it. Trying to get this one away. Liston. But it's taken back there. Everett. Puck bouncing around in the slot there. Timber. Under a lot of pressure here. Into the slot. Backhand shot. Galeo. Puck bouncing around there in front of the net. They can't cover it up, but it stays out luckily for the Timber. Slot there again. Bouncing puck heads to the line. Moved over. Bettman into the slot there. But it's poked away. A good play coming through from Wallace. Played back. Pro hockey couldn't grab it there, so Liston will take it. Playing it into the open side of the ice. It's a race for it, but it's taken by McCullough. McCullough working through now. Shot on, and it's wide. Teal at the line. Keeps it in for pro hockey as she goes down. Now into the corner. Geener, slot, McCullough. Glove save. Big one there coming in from Kinney. And the draw. Back to the line, McCullough. Shot on, puck's rolling. Couldn't grab it there, a weird bouncing puck. Goes to the corner, McCullough playing it back in. To Palma. Or excuse me, Clapp. Kay battling as well. Clapp to the slot, but it goes up to the line for Teal. Teal, McCullough, back to Teal. Teal walking in, shot on, goes wide there. Clapp chasing into the corner. Clapp. Into the slot there. Nice play to Geener. Back. Kay shot on. Stick save from Kinney. Now Timber trying to get it out here. And they will bring it out. Timber getting out to the neutral. Not for long. Clapp turns it over. Working through. Clapp. Couple nice moves. Shot. And another big save, Kinney. So 56 seconds left here in this first period. Pro Hockey keeping the pressure on as they lead 3-1. DePalma playing it back, gets some help as it goes to Matthew. Over, Stitt shot on, blocked in front. Can she hold the line there? No. An odd bouncing puck flips over her stick out to the neutral as it's passed to Matthew. Matthew playing that forward. Wheelhouse has 2 already in this game as it's played to the line. Stitt dumping it in. Cross battling for it for Timber, but it's up to the line. Ella Stitt once again. Shot on, off the helmet there, and it stays out. Musselwhite to the slot, over, trying to let the shot goes Wheelhouse. What's held to the side there, so she'll play it to the line. Stitt back to Wheelhouse, and that will do it for the first period. Pro Hockey leads 3-1 here, and we'll take a quick break and be back in just a moment. And welcome back here, folks. Second period action about to be underway between the Timber and Pro Hockey. Pro Hockey leading 3-1 here. Timber open up the scoring on a breakaway opportunity, but Pro Hockey keeping the pressure on as we drop the puck for the second, and we're off. Pro Hockey off the draw has possession as they play it into the Timber zone. Poking at this one. Now Timber bring it the other way. Wheelhouse shutting that one down. Musselwhite working through. Shot on. And she scores. What a shot there. Makes it 4-1 for Pro Hockey. Musselwhite. Great release on the wrister to open up this period. So now the draw. Puck is dropped and it's back for Pro Hockey as they flip it ahead. Galeo working into the slot, loses that one, but it's held in at the line there. Detman. Shot on. It goes wide. Along the boards to the top of the line. Ahmed shot on, and she snipes. Oh my! The curveball shot up and down and in for Ahmed. Makes it 5-1 for Pro Hockey. The draw here. Battle for it off the dot. It's back in Pro Hockey possession. Geener working by. Stick handling into the corner, cuts back. Looking for an option, circles again. Nice moves here from Geener. Playing it in, and it's in. Geener with the wraparound there. Geener again off the draw, working through. Dropping it back, a battle for it. Geener in the corner. Trying to play it into the slot, but it's broken up there. Nice play coming in. Now the Timber. Battling for it here. Played back, Geener gets it again. Up to the line, Teal. Teal playing that one over, intercepted Crosby. Hands it back for Wallace, and Wallace plays it out to the neutral there. The Timber get it out. Fire down in, Kay. Moving it ahead. In to help out is Clapp. Clapp into the slot, broken up there, nice play. Now here comes Crosby. Or excuse me, Wallace. Flipping it ahead there. Ribney to the corner, but taken back. Now here's De Palma. De Palma sending that one over. Muzzle-White working in, shot on, goes wide there. To the corner. Timber trying to get it out quickly. Along the boards. Wheelhouse looking for another, plays it into the slot there, and it's back to the line. Shot on, Matthew in front, and she scores. Wheelhouse with her third. Battling for it here. Muzzle-White working in. Stick. Playing it over to Matthew. Matthew the toe drag. Shot on. And Matthew scores. One back there. Pro Hockey. Dump that one in. Timber chasing back for it. They look to break it out here. Along the boards. A battle for it. Everybody in on it, poking at it. Michaud trying to take it out. And she'll race for it here. Michaud using the body here. And gets that play shut down as it's played into the corner. Fired around there by Pro Hockey. To the line. Ahmed. Playing it in. Van Sickle shot on. Hits the outside of the net. And back to the line. Ahmed. Intercepted. Now here come the Timber. They get it out to the neutral here. Van Sickle battling for it to get it back. But now here come the Timber trying to set it up. Michaud dumping it in there. To the corner. Everyone battling for it. Timber looking to play it in front. It's to the slot. No one's there. And now Pro Hockey heading the other way. Van Sickle trying to play it into the slot. Pass blocked there. Timber taking it right back. Flipped up. And out to the neutral. Ahmed dumps it right back into the Timber zone. After it is Clapp. Headed to the line. Ahmed into the slot there. Shot on. Poked away. Rebound still alive in front. Keener looking for it. It goes into the corner. In behind. Keener. Plays it to the line. Ahmed. Back to Geener in the corner. Geener into the slot there. Shot on. It goes high. Now the Timber getting that rebound. They'll bring it out to the neutral. As that's fired back down. Ahmed gets it. Ahmed crossing blue. Bringing this one in. Nice move there to the corner. Plays it to the slot, but the pass is blocked there. And back to the corner. A big pass blocked there by McElhenney. Into the slot. K shot. It goes wide. Geener in behind the net, plays it to the line. Another shot on, goes wide there. Along the boards, up to Teal. Teal playing that one over. Shot, and it's in. Owen. Was it no goal? I'm not sure what the call is there. I'm not sure if that goal got called off or not. Not sure why they did the face-off just outside the Timber zone, but if I do get the answers, I'll let you folks at home know. As Pro Hockey bringing it in, it's over. Pass a little off there. Teal dumping it in. Shot on, and it's gloved up there. Kinney, a save. And the draw here in the Timber zone. Battle for it. Pro Hockey get it to the line. Teal getting it. Plays it in deep. Wheelhouse to the slot. Trying to feed it. Musselwhite couldn't grab it there. Now here's Crosby playing it out. Liston poking at it. And this one will get out to the neutral. Musselwhite back for it. Curling brings it across red there. Musselwhite working by. Into the slot. Shot on. De Palma. Fanned on. But it plays it back in. Musselwhite shot. Deflects in front. But a save there from Kenny. To the line. Matthew. Playing it over. Couldn't get it to Wheelhouse as that puck was bouncing around there. And it slipped out. Stitt. Over. Matthew's shot goes wide. Back up to the line. Stitt. Curling heads back. Stitt shot on. Gloved up there. And the draw on in the Timber zone. Back around, shot on, huge save, Kinney. And it's covered up there as we get the whistle. And the draw. One back. Pro Hockey. Ahmed, shot on, tips up into the slot there. Everybody battling at it. And it goes out. Michaud trying to bring it out, but it's kept in there. Nice play from Detman. But down, Michaud with her second chance here. Already has one this game. Michaud shot on. It goes wide. Close chance for Michaud there. Ararat shot on, hits the outside of the netting. Looking to play it in front, but it's out to the line. Detman trying to grab it, does, and keeps it in. But for how long? As here come the Timbers. Michaud again with the puck here. Trying to work by, shot on, goes wide there. And the Timber will try and set up here. To the line. Trying to keep that one is Curran. And now Van Sickle poking it out to the neutral. Nice move, Ararat. Slapper! Pad save coming in from Kenny. Clapp playing it back through. Now Pro Hockey trying to put the pressure on once again. Pass into the slot, broken up. Slot, Clapp, shot, goes wide. The rebound, and a huge save, Kenny. Jumping back across. What an awesome save there. Teal at the line. Shot. Deflected in front by Liston. Now Giener. Plays it to the line. Back for Teal, who dumps it back into the corner. Giener. Playing it around the back of the net. Looking for an option. To the line. McCullough. Giener. Into the slot there for McCullough. Passes off. And now it's out to the neutral as the Timber get it out. But now here comes McCullough once again. McCullough working in. Nice moves. Shot on. Covered up in front. And the draw here. Back to the line. Matthew holds it in for Pro Hockey. Playing that one over Giener. And couldn't get that puck there on the stick. Stitt moving it over. Matthew. Shot goes wide. To the line. Stitt plays it in for Giener. Giener trying to play it to the slot. Gets it over. Clapp shot on. And Kay couldn't get the rebound there. It's up to the line. Matthew holding it in. Dumps it back. Kay. To the slot. Clapp. Shot on. Goes wide. To the line. Stitt. Trying to hold this one in, but it exits out of the zone. And now the Timber bring it the other way. Moving it ahead. Ribney trying to work by. But it's poked down there by Giener, and now she'll bring it the other way. Working in. Skating around the back of the net, looking for an option to pass it to in front. Passes off, and it's down the length of the ice with just under 40 seconds left to go. Stitt firing that one ahead. Timber poking at it. Muzzlewhite now working in. In front. The puck's off there. To the line, they'll try and hold it. Ahmed keeps it in. Wheelhouse to the line. Trying to get the shot off there. Now here's Wheelhouse in the slot. Shot. And that one goes wide. A huge save, Kinney. De Palma shot. And it goes wide. And that'll do it for the second period. Pro Hockey leading this one as we head into the third. We'll take a quick break. And welcome back here, folks. Third period action about to be underway between the Timber and Pro Hockey. So now that Pro Hockey has a 5-goal lead or more, the clock will be run here in the third period for this tournament. But that doesn't mean it'll always be running. If the Timber come back and destroy that more than 5-goal lead, the clock will stop and they'll have time to try and come back as Michaud brings it in here. Loses the footing, but gets some help from Liston, who dumps it in. Musselwhite to the line, but it's held in. Timber trying to generate some of their own pressure, but the puck's played back here. Here's Wheelhouse working in. Nice move there into the De Palma in the zone. That one goes wide. Musselwhite to the other side in the corner. Musselwhite trying to play it to the line. Puck bouncing around. She's getting pressured, And up to the line it goes. Shot. And a huge save there. This one back around. Wheelhouse working in here for Pro Hockey. And it looks like we had a goaltender change for the Timber. I'm not sure how long that has been in place. Sorry that I didn't notice that right away. But it looks like it's Morawa in there, trying to hold down the fort here for Timber as they look to get a few goals of their own up on the boards here. Into the slot. Shot on. And a ringer there. As Pro Hockey get one up there to start the third. Nothing much you can do about that as the Timber, the puck's bouncing around. Sometimes it just doesn't get on your stick, and the hockey god's not always in your favor. Nice move there. Crosby using the body, trying to get this one out for them. To the line, Teal. Shot on. Over McCullough. Shot on. Tipped wide there. Good job by Wallace blocking that one. Now Wallace trying to get it out, but McCullough's there to intercept. Into the corner. Everybody battling. McCullough poking at this one as well. Battling it out in the corner. It's up to the line for Teal. Shot on in front. Back into the corner. McCullough plays that one over. Teal in deep. Shot. Puck's alive in front. And the Timber get it out of the danger zone. Teal playing it back over. Shot in. And a goal. And the draw here. Pro Hockey battling. Matthew moving that one over. And here comes Pro Hockey as they bring it in. Gainer into the slot. Shot. And another for Pro Hockey. Draw here. Everyone battling it out. Michaud trying to separate this play as it goes into the corner. To the line, Matthew. Pass over. Back up, Stitt, trying to keep it in at the line, plays it in. Clap shot on, big save there. Another couple big saves coming in from Waugh. To the slot again, K shot just high. To the line, Stitt, having a look. Moves that one over, Matthew. Curling back as she's getting pressured. Shot on, and a save from Waugh. Stitt couldn't grab that one. Michaud holding her to the boards. Clap cutting into the slot here. And it's fired down the timber. Clear it. And that'll be icing. And the draw here. Puck up to the line. Matthew trying to keep it in here. But now here go the Timber. Working through here. Liston dumping it in. On a great defensive play to get it out of the zone there. Now Musselwhite playing it over. De Palma. A little bit of room, walking in. De Palma, shot. And that's just wide. Musselwhite in the corner. Couple bodies down there. De Palma to the line. Nice moves. Back in, Musselwhite with it. Looking for an option. Plays it up to Matthew. Matthew into the slot. Nice moves. Shot goes high. Up to the line there by Wheelhouse. Ahmed back to Wheelhouse in the corner, trying to play into the slot, but it's blocked, and now we're getting a penalty. Being served here to Wheelhouse. Or excuse me, De Palma. So now the Timber, a power play opportunity to try and extend their goals here. They open up the scoring and they look to start again here in this third period. Puck is dropped. Pro Hockey trying to get it out early. Galileo dumps it down. Back for it. Oh, in the corner. Crosby now working through into the neutral zone. Detman working by. This one's back. Keep moving it ahead. Kibney battling. And that'll be offside there against Pro Hockey. Timber doing a good job here of keeping it out of their zone as they get it out to the neutral both times there pretty quickly. And this draw will be held just outside the Timber zone. And the draw back for McCullough. McCullough dumps that one in. Cross playing it along the boards up to the line. Teal trying to hold the line, and she will. She plays it in. Van Sickle working by. Poked away there. Nobody knows where the puck is. It's back for Cross. Cross playing it up, and the Timber get that one out to the neutral. Michaud looking for another chance. Michaud, nice place there. She gets it into the corner, trying to play it into the slot. Good opportunity there. And Cross couldn't hold that one in. It was a fluttering puck that bounced over her stick. So it's back into the Timber end. De Palma working in. Shot. And that one's through. And the draw here. Trying to play this one in. It's fired back. McCullough in the neutral battling. Pushed ahead by Clapp. Clapp into the slot. And Geener couldn't grab it. Over to Teal. Into the corner. Kay, shot on Clapp. Another one, Pro Hockey. The draw here. One back. Into the possession of Matthew for Pro Hockey. Matthew moving it ahead. Geener. Dumping that one in. The corner. In the slot. Everybody batting at it. To the slot there. Shot goes wide. Geener. In behind the net. Shot on. And Waugh with the save. So the draw here in the Timber zone. Played back by the Timber. Matthews there. Matthew cutting in along the boards into the slot to Stitt. Stitt shot on. Another for Stitt. Draw here at center. Played over to this side. Everybody battling. Timber getting possession here. Michelini playing it into the Pro Hockey zone. Stitt has it. Firing this one up. And down here, Hugh keeping it into the neutral for the Timber. But De Palma dumping right back down. Muzzlewhite bringing it through. Batting along the boards, flips way up high. Into the slot there, trying to grab it. Wheelhouse. Played back, Muzzlewhite. Working along the boards, cuts back, Muzzlewhite. To the line, Matthew. Slapper there, blocked in front, big block there from Dirac. Matthew. Working through, taken there by Crosby. And Crosby gets it out to the neutral. Good play there to get the stick in. Matthew with it. 30 seconds left to go here in this one. Pro Hockey trying to set up here. Puck goes back out. Can they hold the line? No, it's out to the neutral. Detman trying to dangle in. Shot on from Detman goes wide. To the line, 5 seconds left to go here. To the neutral, everybody batting at it. And that'll do it here for this one, folks. Pro Hockey takes the win over the Timber. Thank you for tuning in to High Button Sports. If you want the rest of the action here for this weekend, make sure to stick with High Button as we're here all weekend and for the weekends to come at the Montreal Meltdown. Thanks for watching.